So that's it from
Anyway.
the Medina County. Good night, everybody.
That's all you got.
No, the Medina County Fair, a lot of fun right here.
Yeah, so, all right, you go that way, I'll go this way, and we'll meet back up right here in 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay, I got 1 hour. Okay,
All
very
right,
good.
I got
All
my
right.
cameraman, you got
Okay, here we go. And Clayton, everybody loves tractors. I'm with Clayton with the Medina County Antique Power Association. How are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm fine.
You said that this is your favorite tractor right here.
Well, it was one of the first tractors I ever rode. Or not this one, but the similar tractor.
The same model type.
Yeah, my dad bought his during the war, and I always liked that little tractor. And then I finally bought one of my own, and my dad used it to cultivate. And this has cultivators on it.
Yeah.
And when he got this, he had a big tractor to plow and till the land, but he still used the horses to cultivate.
Okay.
He was a truck farmer. And then he got this John Deere L, and it's designed for cultivating. So you can sit here and look right down between.
Now, what year manufacture is this?
1939.
Now, in 1939, we were just coming out of the Depression era.
Yeah.
Manufacturing was just starting to get traction, as it were.
And John Deere came out with this model. Well, the first one was slightly different, but came out with this to replace a team of horses.
Show us something unique that folks don't see every day back here in the collection of tractors. Do you mind walking with us and maybe finding something here?
Yeah, much about it.
Now, what about this Hart Par 30 right here? What's the deal with that? Oh, let me take a look at this. What's the year of manufacture on something like this?
He's got a sign on, I think it's about 1918.
1918.
Oh, it's 21.
1921, and then this tractor. When did tractors really start cultivating the farms of America? When did it really take off?
Well, it was actually in the teens.
Well, Clayton, thank you so much for your time. What an interesting story right here. We appreciate it, and you've got some beautiful tractors out here at the Medina County Fair, and thanks so much for your passion on those tractors.
My pleasure.
Okay.
My pleasure. Totally.
And that's Clayton here with the Medina County Antique Power Association and the tractor collection out here at the Medina County Fair. Throwing it back to Andrew wherever he ends up. And we are here at the Turkey Barn here at the Medina County Fair, and I'm with, and you are?
Jacqueline Kromowski of the Medina County Aggies 4-H Club.
Excellent, very cool. So you are, looks like you're getting ready to show your turkey right now, is that correct?
This is the market class where they are judged for their meats and their meats only.
Okay, so what's the process that they go through? They kind of poke at them and look at them and.
Biggest thing that the judge is concerned about is their breast meat, since that is by far the most valuable part of your animal. So what he tends to do is he will run his hand down the breast of the bird. The goal is to have a breast as wide as possible for as far down the bird as possible.
So what kind of what do you do to get your turkey trained? You got to run up steps in Philadelphia and that kind of thing, get them all beefed up. What goes on?
Well, for the actual, turkeys don't really require a lot of handling, since by nature they're birds, and as long as you're dominant with them, they tend to be well behaved. However, I will say that to get the quality of meat you want, that takes a little more effort. Tricks are to keep feet in front of them at all times, keep a light on them at night so they sleep less and eat more, and have a ramp for them to go up so they can build up their muscles.
Nice little tricks there. Very good. Well, thank you very much for talking with us, and best of luck to you, I guess is the thing there. So I'm going to send it back over to Gary, and we'll see what else we can find at the Medina County Fair. Ooh, that one's flapping away.
Oh, and what are you calling?
Andrew, tell me when. And thank you, Andrew. We're throwing it over here. This is the agricultural barn, and I am with the Medina beekeepers. And nothing's sweeter than Medina honey. That's what I hear. And I'm with Jim and Terry here. Jim, tell me a little bit about how you came to be at the Medina County Fair, besides your namesake, Medina Beekeepers. And what do you guys do?
Oh, actually what we do is we have a club that actually teaches about bees, and then what we get to do is come to the fair, and if we want, we can sell our honey. And it's about raising bees and finding out the latest technologies and maintaining everything. And if you're fortunate enough to get honey, to be able to sell it at the fair and help support the club.
Well, that's fantastic. So you do have programs that teach basic beekeeping, and you show people how to set it up and what they need to be successful at keeping bees, right? Can you be an urban beekeeper like in a city, or?
Some cities you can, and some cities you can't. It all depends on their local ordinances, you'd have to check with your city.
Well, now, different types of honey. I notice you have all kinds of different types of honey here. What makes one honey different from the others, besides the obvious, maybe the flower? Is that right? Is that a fair assumption?
Well, that pretty much sums it up in a nutshell, because the different flowers make a different taste, they make a different color. The lighter color honey is from the, usually in the spring, because the flower sources are a lighter color, white, yellow, and as the summer goes on, you got reds and purples and whatever, and that's why the colors are different.
Terry, tell me what's going on here.
Right here's the honey.
I'm going to keep it right here towards the camera so they can see it. All right.
Here's the honey.
Yep.
Let's see. Here's a queen bee with a red dot on her. See them facing her? They face her.
Now, you have this hive sealed. Is this normally outside? Did you take this out of one of the hives?
This is observation hive. They took these out of a regular hive and put them in there for the fair.
Now, how many bees generally are in a hive? What's the count on that?
I'd say about 80,000 in a good hive.
80,000 bees.
In a good hive.
Now, I see these little white stackable beehives. That's normally what I see. Kind of set off in the back of properties and things like that. You're telling me that in a general beehive, in one of those, there's 80?
In a good one, there's probably 80,000.
Now, how much honey can you get from 80,000 bees? How often do they produce this stuff? How fast can you get a quart of honey?
Well, you can get a box, 60 pounds probably a couple times in the summer, maybe at least once or twice.
So you can get 120.
Hive.
You can get 120, 200 pounds of honey off of your hive per year.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I ought to come up and see you guys and start. Maybe my neighbors will hate me, but I like bees and I respect them, and I know that they're a necessary part of our ecosystem, and I appreciate what you guys do. Terry, thank you very much for joining us here. Jim, where'd he go? There he is right there. Thank you, Jim. Appreciate it. And now I'm going to throw it back to Andrew. Andrew's got something interesting. We're at the Medina County Fair for Entertainment Pix.
Yeah, that's right. Well, now that the cameras are off and we're off duty, let's go get wild.
Mama Joe's Homestyle Pies.
You got it.